Can you work in Spain? They told me I couldn't get a job. I am self-employed. I'm fabulous at everything. Stick around and find out whether it's possible for you to work in Spain. Welcome to YouTooSpain. Here's the theme tune. Let's dance. Right, let's get straight on with it. I want to work! That's great, Walter. The first thing we need to find out is whether you have the right to work. How do I know that? It depends on your passport. British! Mine is UK. I've got a little Irish one. Oops! Okay, first of all, Dick. That's me! Your Irish passport makes you an EU citizen, so you automatically have the freedom to work in the EU. So I can be under anyone in Spain. Anyone who'll take you. Naughty. My UK passport says EU on it. Unfortunately, since Brexit, the UK isn't in the EU anymore, Walter. So despite what your passport says, you're not an EU citizen, so you're not automatically entitled to work. So what can I do? I'll come to that in a minute. Let's hear from Tommy first, because he's in a slightly different situation. Yeah, I've got a British passport and I'm self-employed in Spain. And how long have you lived in Spain? 5 years. That means you moved to Spain when the UK was an EU country. So when Brexit happened, you were entitled to work and you retained that right as part of the withdrawal agreement. Magic. Indeed. Back to you now, Walter. Thank you. I want to move to Spain to work. Okay, so because you're a non-EU citizen, you need a visa to move to Spain. Oh, I've heard of the non-lucrative visa. Is that what I need? No, that's meant for people who are retiring to Spain or they're taking a year off from working. Non-lucrative means you can't work unless it's a part-time voluntary job. Basically, you can't be earning money. What if I'm working remotely? They won't mind that, will they? They will if they catch you. People used to be able to work remotely for foreign companies on the non-lucrative visa, but Spain closed that loophole a couple of years ago. Are there any other visas I can try? There are. There's a new one that's just been introduced actually, and that one is for remote workers. What's it called? Most people know it as the Digital Nomad visa, even though that's not the official title. How do I get one of those? There's a link below to a video I made all about it that gives you more details, although all of the finer details haven't been published yet on the official government bulletin. Oh, it's deliciously exciting. It is. Lots of people are jumping on the opportunity. Oh, I love jumping on an opportunity. But right now, you can only apply from inside Spain because the consulates around the world haven't got the full information yet. All right, I'll book a flight and see you tomorrow. Hang on a minute. Are you already a remote worker? No, I thought I'd start doing it now. Sorry, you've got to be already doing it for at least 3 months and with a company that's been established for at least a year. Oh, heck. Yeah, it's not quite as easy as some people thought it was going to be, and it's definitely not a way of getting round the non-lucrative visa. All right, are there any more visas? There's the working visa. That sounds more like it. Yes, although to get it you need to have organised a working contract with a Spanish company that hasn't been able to find anyone else from the EU to do the job. That's if you're applying from outside of Spain. Can I apply from inside Spain? You can, and that means you wouldn't have to pay the consulate fee, but you'd still need a company to sponsor you, and that can still be difficult. Spain's got quite high unemployment figures at the moment. What if I move to Spain on the non-lucrative visa for a year and then switch to a working visa? That is actually easier, and your prospective employer won't have to prove that there's no one in the EU to do the job. That's a rule they relaxed quite recently. Well, that's promising. Indeed, and there's one more visa you can get, and that's the entrepreneur or self-employment visa. Well, it's actually 2 slightly different visas, but they're both about having your own business. I've got my own business! That's right, you have, Tommy, and you're lucky you started it before Brexit happened, because it can be tricky and time-consuming to prove your business is suitable and viable to the authorities. Oh no, I was getting all hopeful then. Don't be downhearted, Walter. Anything's possible with the right preparation, attitude and a bit of cash. What do you need to prepare? A really good business plan plan is the key to the self-employment visa. I made a video all about it actually, with a Spanish lawyer who successfully applied for several visas for UK citizens. Is it just for UK citizens then? No, it's just that since Brexit, if you want to move to Spain and have your own business, you need this visa. So there have been lots of people trying to get it that haven't reached retirement age yet and haven't got enough savings or early retirement pension to see them through. You still need plenty of cash if you're self-employed. Absolutely, Tommy. There are regular monthly social security payments and Hestor's fees to pay, and you also have to pay VAT on everything from the first euro you earn. Bleeding heck! It puts a lot of people off. You really need to be sure that your business is going to make you enough money to survive. You need to have some savings put aside on top of the money you need to set up your business. I think I'll just have to wait until I retire. You could always move in with me, sweetie. Oi! That's enough, boys. Any more questions? Yes! Then write them in the comments on YouTube below and I'll get the answers for you so everyone can benefit from them. Thank you. Is that it for the visas then? Well, there is one more, but they're talking about getting rid of it, and that's the golden visa. Oh, I like a bit of gold on a man. Well, you'll love this then. To get the golden visa, you need to invest at least $500,000 in property or $1 million or $2 in investments. That sounds like my kind of numbers. Good luck with that then. That's all the basics for this video. If it's been helpful to you, click on that like button, subscribe and click on the bell to be the first to hear all about the live shows I do every Saturday morning where experts answer all of your questions. And there's also a midweek video like this every Wednesday. Thank you. Thank you. Toodaloo. Peace and love. Peas and fluff. Oi oi. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. One more cosmic dance? All right then. Look, Mum, I'm dancing. I'm all a quiver. Let's dance. Welcome to YouTooSpain. Dick here. Not got many lines in this one, Tommy. Bleeding liberty. Can I work in Spain? I can work anywhere, darling. Oh, heck. I've got a little Irish one. Oops. British. I'm fabulous at everything. Thank you. Toodaloo. Oi! That sounds like my kind of numbers. Bleeding heck. You could always move in with me, sweetie. Magic. No, I love jumping on an opportunity.